Galatasaray and Besiktas, two grand institutions in Turkey's footballing capital, going head-to-head in another rendition of this long-standing rivalry. Both clubs found on the European side of the city of Istanbul, both enjoying massive support in the districts where they are based. It is a real glamour fixture in every sense of the word, recently decorated by high-profile names, memorable results, and great times from the perspective on occasion of either side. We have terrific scenes in front of us at the Estádio do Dragão, one of the biggest venues in Portugal. This is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, in games of this nature, as a player, Peter, you only want to work as hard as demanded. You don't want to have to go at it full pelt. But when the opposition is what it is, all of that kind of goes out the window. The challenge here will ask more of you, and so both teams will wish to give more than they take. It's one of those games, Peter, where if the opposition increase their effort, you have to follow it.
So it's down to business here. Faguli. Barbel with a definite foul there. Well, that's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Falcao. Out to the left it goes. Bayram. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Bayram gets into some space. It's being played forward. Now it's Laic. And now the breakaway. Laic proving impossible to wrestle off the ball.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Battles to win it back. And here's Falcao. And it's Faguli. Barbel has a pop! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. And here's Laic. Gazal has a hit! It's there! Besiktas back on level terms! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
After 26 minutes is number 18.
Besiktas grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Bayram. Uzbarakli. Luyendama. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He's played him through. It's Laic! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Great challenge, time to perfection. Bayram. Onyekuru. Falcao. Bubble.
Bubble!
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Tokuj.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
There's the whistle for half-time. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Has he picked him out? Laic. Onyekuru. Bayram. Uzbarakli. Luyendama. Linus. Forward it goes. Now it's for Guli. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Faguli quickly realised that he was headed down a dead end. Maybe he was waiting to be fouled.
Gazal. What an adventurous run from a defender. Oh, that's neat. Well read, he sorted that out. Luyendama gets it away. That's the throw. Tokuj. Tries to stroke it through. Played out to the right. Tokuj. Cut out in the nick of time. Linus. Uzbarakli. Barbel, already of course on the score sheet. Just brushed off the ball there. Oh, he certainly caught him there, it's a free kick.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 14. Coming on to replace him is
Luyendama
number 22. Substitution.
finds himself eased off the ball.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And it's played forward. And it's Yedlin. Looking for space out wide. Loses his balance and loses the ball.
Galatasaray showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Bayram. Onyekuru is onto it and can take it up. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Substitution for Galatasaray.
Galatasaray have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because he has put in a real honest shift.
Two added minutes have been indicated.
Big chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
The goal scorer for
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Galatasaray take what looks to be a decisive lead. And that's it. Besiktas lose by the odd goal. It could have gone either way, but that is no consolation. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, and we know that derbies can often make predictions look silly. They can take on a personality of their own, and this one didn't really deserve to have a loser.